And finally, day 4. The Georgia Traverse is the best overlanding trail on the East Coast. We recently teamed up with Kevin from Road Rash, and we were able to run this trail in completion for the 2nd time. So tag along for this adventure, and we've cut it into 4 parts so this easier to digest.
And it's like, hey, where you going?
All right,
I'm going
this
down.
is day 4. This is everybody that survived this part of the trip. We're down to 5 of us. Matt and Nathan, got me, John over here, and Warren over here. We're at Ballfield. It is foggy, so we're probably not going to see the lake today because unfortunately we can't see the lake today. We're going to hopefully see the overlooks, but we probably won't be able to see the overlooks. So either way, we're going to leave out of here, finish out Cohutta, ride towards Dalton. We're going to lose Warren at Dalton, and then the 4 of us will finish out the rest of the Georgia Traverse. So from day 1, we started with 11, picked up a 12th if I remember correctly. And at the end of day 1, we lost one of those. He was bottoming out. Then about a day or 2 later, we lost another one due to brake failure. Brakes were working, but he started fading, pedal going to the floor, so he bailed out. Then the same day, we lost another guy that needed transmission fluid. It was leaking, so he bailed out and went home. Then last night, we lost a couple more. Yeah, we're down to 5 to start day 4. We'll be at 4 by the end of day 4. I tell you, the Georgia Traverse is striking back on this one. All right, so that's prop damage on the rear. That's prop damage on the rear. Got new ones of those. And my other GoPro. Got to film it. I busted the screen on it. And busted the screen on that. So, Georgia Traverse strikes back. All right, guys. Day 4. We are rolling out. Leaving the Ballfield? Ball ground? Ballfield. Ballfields. That's what we're leaving. Typically for these shots, I have the GoPro 8 on a tripod, which is my second GoPro. I have the GoPro 10, the original one, in the Jeep with me on a stick, and that's how I film the shots, and then I add a 360 camera in there. Can't do that no more, so now we're doing all this with the 8. I'm gonna walk back and forth and get it, and I can't have any driving shots if I'm also getting a tripod angle. But hey, those are small problems. I'm out in God's creation, I'm exploring, I'm riding, I'm making new friends. This is a blast. That is where we're heading down there.
Sunny.
Yeah, sunny down there. You see now we've come down out of the fog. Yeah. So you can see right there up on top of the mountains. We were up in that fog in the campground. That campground's pretty high up there.
It was.
So we're out of the fog line now. So at this point, we have left the Cohutta about 15-20 minutes ago, filled up with gas. We're on that one really long stretch where we go about an hour of nothing but pavement, because you got to get through Dalton. Dalton's a pretty big town, and I don't know this area very well, so I guess when they mapped out the Georgia Traverse, they couldn't find a way around it without going through the town. So you go through the town. When you get to the other side of Dalton, we're back in mountains again. I mean, it's mountains here, but it's all paved. It's all big town. So day 4, you hit a long stretch about an hour, and that's why a lot of people don't do day 4. So several of the Jeeps we've lost, we didn't lose because they broke. They just didn't want to do day 4, because you got this big long hour stretch. I gotta slam on my brakes here. Everybody's good by me. We got a big long hour stretch where there's nothing but pavement, and some guys are like, yeah, I just go home, because you're going to cross Interstate 75, and you're like, at that point you can just, you know, make a turn and head back to the house really easy. So, but for me, living in middle Georgia, Georgia Traverse, as you go west, actually drops south. So it's not that hard for me to go ahead and go to the end and then take state highways home. And I don't even have to touch an interstate going home that way. And I love it. I hate driving on the interstates in Atlanta because they're crazy. So I don't mind the interstates. I just don't like them in Atlanta. So if I can avoid that, sign me up. So here we go, going through Dalton, and we'll pick you back up when we get to the other side. And we'll lose Warren along the way. I mean, guys, this fall, you're driving through a mountain town, still pretty. It's just paved. It's not off-road. It's not dirt. But still pretty. We just lost Warren. We're going under 75 right now, so he's bailing. And that's it. So we're down to 4. So, first dirt after you get through Dalton is Concord Road. Oh, it's like that. That's pretty funny. If you know, you know. Now going through Taylor Ridge, really beautiful, a little bit farther south than the rest of the Georgia Traverse, and there's a few more leaves on the trees. So we get a couple patches where you can get some really beautiful colors. After a quick drive through the town of Somerville, we are now in the final mountainous section of the Georgia Traverse. Very close to the end of Georgia Traverse. We just pulled off the cemetery. You'll recognize the drone shots from last year. This is where I kind of filmed the ending at. And it's a good spot to pull off and air up if you're here, because you're 5 miles probably at the most from the Bama line, where there's not a good spot to air up at. So if you ever see the Johnson Cemetery and you're riding with a group, it's a good spot to pull off, air your tires up. You'll be out of the way, you can worry about traffic coming by. But yeah, we are rolling. We're almost there. We have destroyed a camera. We have crashed 2 drones. We have hit numerous trail closures. We've had mechanical failures. We've had several scheduling conflicts. But after 350 plus miles of the Georgia Traverse, 4 of us have reached the finish line, the Alabama border. This is the end. This is the end. Get the 4 survivors on video. I'm filming. All right. We're out of here. There goes one of us, guys. Here we are. 4 survivors. We started with 11. We finished with 4. 4 states, 350 miles later. 4 days. And 4 survivors. Going back home to Georgia now. Except for these two, they're going home to Alabama. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching 1870 Off-Road. Thanks Road Rash for putting this together. We will see y'all later. Lord, I don't know if I ever said it before, but thank you so much for the blessings that allow me to do this kind of stuff in my life. Get out and explore your creation and take it in video and share it with the world. It's truly cool. I love this. What a blast, man. There ain't too many better ways in life to spend your time doing things. What a blast. Especially for a car guy who's kind of an adventure junkie, who's kind of an explorer. Loves God. Loves his neighbor. What better can you come up with than this? This is a blast.